Good morning, all. It is Tuesday, October 31st. That means that we should be reading Proverbs chapter 31. Ideally, my plans were to be sleeping at 2:45 in the morning today, but also were my plans that yesterday was my last day of work where I have been working. Yet, here I am at 2:45 in the morning on my way to the same place to work and running late as always. But I couldn't, in good conscience, let these guys down at this point, because yesterday while I was working, the guy that I work with just up and disappeared on me. I was like, thought maybe he had went to the bathroom, maybe he went to the other side of the store, whatever. So probably half an hour to an hour passed probably, and sorry, there's a possum in the road. Anyway, he just poof, nothing, gone, disappeared. So about half an hour later, another guy from across the road, well, that's where they live, shows up and tells me, yeah, the other one went home because he was sad. Kind of struck me weird. I'm thinking, I don't think that being my last day, he was that sad and grievous over that. Come to find out, that guy's father that actually was in India passed away. So that's why the guy that I've been working with went home early, because he was just obviously, understandably, quite upset because of that. So, with that being said, they asked me to work later than normal yesterday, and they asked me to be back in there at 3 o'clock this morning. So, henceforth, yes, I am en route covering part of the shift of the guy whose father just passed away. So, after that, let's see, I'm not supposed to work too terribly late, but after that, I will be heading home. I don't think I've got any other stops. And then got to take care of some other stuff going on, and I probably will end up falling asleep. I'm not 100% sure, but I still have a whole lot of stuff to do to prepare for the Sabbath also. So, that is what it is. And I guess, let's see, that could go back into, helping others out. Typically I am pretty strict on let your yes be yes, let your no be no. But even as, the ox in the ditch parable, there are times that, okay, yes, I was planning on it being my last day yesterday, but in a case like this, there has been a death. That's been a major issue, not necessarily for me myself, but for those around me. So I am going to be in there and help them out, as I said, although running late. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So I don't know. I did stop by Walmart and grab a couple cases of water yesterday, and that was an absolute crazy madhouse in the store. People had all kinds of full carts, and just people like I was really surprised. I mean, usually this is like, Thanksgiving Day prep for the amount of people that was in the store. I was, very surprised. Lots of full carts. The one cashier that I did talk to, though, she said that it seemed that most people were actually paying with debit cards or checks, that she hadn't seen an increased number of food stamps. So I thought that was interesting to note. So I don't know if it's just that many people preparing for the possible, whatever is to come, or if everyone just decided on a Thursday to go do their grocery shopping after work. Very very, 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 very strange. Other than that, what was the other thing that I was going to note about that? There was something else I was going to say. But anyway, I had to go get 2 cases of water, and I splurged, got me a packet of the instant hot chocolate. Everyone can tell me how bad it is for me later. But considering I can't drink pop or anything like that, that's kind of like my wintertime splurge. So anyway, yeah, be prepared for whatever's, gonna shake loose out there. Oh, that was the other thing. She did say that she has heard, as a Walmart employee, she has heard that in some of the bigger cities, the Walmarts will probably be going only to curbside and online. So, you can do with that as you wish, but at this point, the Walmart in my area is planning on remaining open. So, anyway, I won't keep y'all long, because, yeah, it's 2-something in the morning, and now I'm behind a very slow-moving car, running late, for what really should be my last day of work. So, anyway, as most of you all are probably sleeping peacefully, I hope that you all are resting well. And as always, much love, many prayers, and shalom always.